The photo on screen right now is going viral all across the internet. It was taken only moments ago, right before Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin deplaned and shook hands. The reason this is going viral in Ukrainian circles, in European circles, and mainly just pro-democracy circles across the internet is because it is the moment the United States became a delegitimate laughingstock. I mean, you could make the argument that it became a laughingstock 7 months ago when Trump took office again. I would not argue against that. But my point is, this photo right here lost us so much legitimacy. And let me tell you exactly what it is about it. First of all, the White House official Twitter account posted not long ago, "Pursuing peace." That's the caption they used with a photo of Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin standing in front of a backdrop that says "Pursuing peace." I responded and said, Putin is actively slaughtering civilians and children. He has invaded Ukraine multiple times. What a despicable post coming from the White House Twitter account. This doesn't legitimize Putin, it delegitimizes us. And that will be the through line as I make this video. The moment that Putin got off of the plane, Donald Trump was standing there clapping like an idiotic child. Like, oh, I can't wait to see my buddy Vladimir Putin. Then Putin walks up. They shake hands, they greet, they kiss each other on the cheek. No, they don't kiss each other, but they might as well have with the way that this is going. They immediately begin going back and forth, and this brings me on to the photo that I really want to talk about because it's going viral for all of the wrong reasons. See, Donald Trump's view of foreign policy is so infantile that he thinks Putin is just like him. Trump genuinely believes that Putin is just as petty and narcissistic as Trump is. And he's sort of right. Putin is a narcissist, but he's also smarter. So Trump thinks that if he just treats Putin like a king, if he literally, not even figuratively, if he literally rolls out a red carpet, maybe he'll give me what I want. It is toddler level negotiation. Like Trump's thought process is maybe if I'm nice enough to him, he'll give me what I want. I was going to say it's pathetic, but it's not even pathetic. It's dangerous, and it's the same type of groveling that makes America weak, a joke, and terrible. So instead of confronting a dictator who has waged an illegal war on their smaller neighbor who is our ally, instead of standing on the side of actual freedom, Donald Trump staged a photo op. And in this photo right here, this is so disgusting. This is a traitorous action from Donald Trump. You see multiple U.S. soldiers, I believe I see 3 right there, on their knees rolling out the red carpet for war criminal Vladimir Putin. And of course, nothing against these soldiers, they're just following commands. Marco Rubio, Steve Witkoff, all of these people have failed us. They are genuinely traitors for rolling out the red carpet for Vladimir Putin. And to continue, Scott Jennings from CNN posted this clip of, fighter jets flying over Putin and Trump as they walk down the red carpet. And conservatives are trying to act like this was some badass moment to scare Putin. But it wasn't. They're walking down the red carpet. Putin shouldn't even be here. They're sitting there laughing in the Beast, which is the car that the president owns, right there. They're sitting there laughing together. There's no badass moment here, but Scott Jennings says, I hope he brought some backup pants. Talking about Putin. I said, the way Putin is smiling, they'll both need backup pants. Right here, we see the layout before the planes landed. And right here, we see the moment that Donald Trump got off of Air Force One, followed by Putin 1 minute later. So again, this is not diplomacy whatsoever. It's actually quite the opposite. I've been arguing with people all day online. Someone named Luke49ers6 said on Twitter, R-worded liberals like this dumbass hate seeing what a real president is capable of, trying to have diplomacy and a win, leading to world peace. And I said, you're an idiot and barely an American. This is not diplomacy. You clapped Trump on when he said he could end the war on day 1. Now, 7 months later, Putin has tricked him repeatedly, killed more children, and brainless idiots like you still clap when Trump rolls out the red carpet. For some breaking news updates from CNN, we have Ukrainian lawmakers coming out saying you better not concede any land, Donald Trump, while we aren't there. Trump has talked about land swaps. He's floated the idea, but he's also said that he may not do it if Ukraine isn't involved. He should have just used what leverage he had available to get Ukraine in this meeting. But this reads, it's been more than an hour since the Trump-Putin meeting began. U.S. President Donald Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin have been in a meeting along with their respective delegations for more than an hour now. This matters because earlier this week, Trump said he would know within a couple of minutes if Putin was actually interested in pursuing peace. He also said if the summit goes poorly, he would walk. Quote, I may leave and say good luck, and that'll be the end. I may say this is not going to be settled. The jets seen on the Alaskan tarmac are the same type that is routinely intercepting Russian aircraft. The 4 F-22 Raptors lined up alongside the red carpet are jets that routinely intercept Russian aircraft operating off the coast of Alaska. But I don't view this as a show of strength. This is weakness, allowing Putin to just walk through these. There was a moment when Obama bowed slightly to the Prince of Saudi Arabia back in, I don't even know, his first term. And the world blew up. At least Republicans in America blew up. Fox News thought it was the biggest thing ever. There are photos of Obama staring Putin down, not smiling or laughing, but staring him down. And that is how real leadership works. That is real diplomacy. This is more like servitude. And it's proof that Trump is not just unfit to defend American values. He's actively undermining American values, as he has been for the past 10 years. This is a president who doesn't honor the Constitution or international law or the strength that America shows. He honors himself. His moral code is what can get me more money and more fame long term. And this president who honors Vladimir Putin is a president who dishonors every soldier, every ally, every innocent victim standing in the way of Putin's tyranny. And again, I just want to go back to this photo. This insane photo of a Russian jet on U.S. soil with U.S. troops rolling out the red carpet for a war criminal. I'm telling you, this just set America back greatly on the global stage. Just zoom out for 1 second. Over the past 7 months, Donald Trump has declared a trade war, not on one country, not on 100 countries, not on one industry or 5 industries, but on the entire globe except for Russia in North Korea. After Donald Trump starts this trade war, he just postures towards the entire globe and yanks them around with a will I, won't I tariff game, therefore alienating our closest allies, tariffing Canada, tariffing the EU, tariffing Mexico, and every single country that we already had trade deals with. The reason that relates to this is because he's already pushing away allies. Now we're even more of a laughingstock. We're rolling out the red carpet for Vladimir Putin. We're bullying Zelensky while being so cordial to Putin and Kim Jong-un that we legitimize them. It reminds me of the Helsinki meeting back in Trump's first term when he actually took the side of Russian intelligence over our own FBI's intelligence just to prove a point. Essentially, there was an argument that Russia, not just an argument, there's proof that Russia was meddling in the 2016 election, but Trump refused to accept that, our own FBI's data, because that means he was an illegitimate president during the first term, because Russia did help him a lot. So as Trump takes these meetings with Kim Jong-un, with Vladimir Putin, with other people, I just want you to know that there's still a community that stands up for American values, and that's this community right here. We'll continue to push relentlessly and tirelessly every single day. We just need your help. All I need you to do is make sure you drop a like on the video, double check to make sure you're subscribed to the Adam Mockler channel so we can hit 1.5 million subscribers, show up to our live event in Omaha, Nebraska. Go to won'tbackdowntour.com and check out the event section. I'll be in Omaha, Nebraska. I love you all. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.